David Lynch is synonymous with surreal, unsettling narratives and haunting imagery. Whether it's Eraserhead, Blue Velvet, Twin Peaks, or Mulholland Drive, his distinctive style, marked by dreamlike oddities and psychological depth, has become instantly recognizable across various genres. But here's the twist. His influence isn't confined to feature films and TV shows alone. His unique artistic vision extends far beyond those well-known works, into the realm of commercials. Yes, Lynch brings his unmistakable, eerie touch to advertisements, proving that even the most seemingly mundane media can be transformed into a vehicle for his complex storytelling and signature visuals.
Hi, David. Hi there. How you doing? I'm doing good.
Lynch has a long history of directing commercials, and unsurprisingly, they are brilliant. His first gig came in 1988 off the back of Blue Velvet, when he directed a series of 4 ads for Calvin Klein's perfume, Obsession. This was the premise. Each commercial was based off of a famous work of literature. The first of these commercials was named Awake and featured prose from Ernest Hemingway's The Sun Also Rises, and this dreamy commercial features the coolest character from his beloved Twin Peaks, James.
I started to think about bread. I was thinking about bread and my mind started to go in sort of smooth waves. Then all of a sudden I started to cry. After a while it was better and I lay in bed and listened to the heavy trams go by. Then I went to sleep. Obsession, Calvin Klein.
Up next, D.H. Lawrence's Women in Love. Ha!
Her fingers went over the mold of his face, over his features. How perfect and foreign he was. How dangerous. Her soul thrilled with complete knowledge. This was the glistening, forbidden apple. She kissed him, putting her fingers over his face, his eyes, over his ears to his neck, to know him, to gather him in by touch.
The third features 2 more actors familiar to Peaks fans, Cheryl Flynn Boyle, who played Donna, and Ian Buchanan, as in Dick Tremaine. Keep in mind, everyone, that these aired before our beloved Twin Peaks. The writing this time is from Gustave Flaubert's Madame Bovary.
She would open drawers, look at herself in his shaving mirror. Oftentimes she would place his pipe between her teeth, the one he kept on his night table among the lemons, the lumps of sugar, and the jug of water. It took them a good quarter of an hour to say goodbye.
Finally, our last Calvin Klein commercial features another actor you may recognize, Benicio del Toro, looking extra studly here, and Heather Graham, another very accomplished actor, and Annie from Twin Peaks. Where's Annie? This commercial is based off of F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby.
He knew that when he kissed this girl, his mind would never romp again like the mind of God. So he waited, listening for a moment longer to the tuning fork that had been struck upon a star. Then he kissed her. At his lips' touch, she blossomed for him like a flower, and the incarnation was complete.
Up next in Lynch's commercial career were to be a series of ads, capitalizing off the Twin Peaks craze in Japan for a brand of canned coffee, Giorgio.
Man, oh man, this Giorgio is damn fine coffee.
It's true.
The series was set in Twin Peaks and featured many of the cast from the series. In the ads, a Japanese man, Ken, searches for his missing wife. Each commercial added more clues to the mystery until the final one where Cooper rescues her from the Black Lodge.
Sonny.
Originally, a second series of 4 were planned, but the coffee company, unhappy with the first series, canceled them. Boo.
Agent Cooper?
Shelley, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's called Georgia Coffee.
Honestly, until I saw these commercials, I had never seen a serialized commercial before like that. Very cool. Now, what could be more befitting for Lynch's directorial style than a public service announcement directed at the city's rat problem? It was part of the We Care About New York campaign started by Mayor Ed Koch. Producer Monty Montgomery remembers working with Lynch during this time. He said, "We did several commercials together and a public service announcement about rats for the city of New York. I think David had fun doing them. David loves shooting anything, and if you put him in a room with some materials, he's ingenious enough to come up with something. David can adapt to whatever the limitations might be, and lots of people can't do that." Let's get into some real meat here. Lynch was commissioned to direct the intro for Michael Jackson's Dangerous Short Films collection. Let's hear again from Monty Montgomery, who also worked with Lynch on this commercial. I don't think Michael understood what David wanted to do, but the plan was to shoot Michael's face in an extreme close-up with a high-speed camera. Finally, after much ado in the trailer, Michael came on set and goes over to David, and they're having a conversation about the Elephant Man and getting to know each other. Then David said, "Let's do it!" So Michael gets in front of the camera, and he has to be really close up to the lens, and as soon as the camera stopped, Michael ran into his trailer. Maybe 45 minutes go by, and David started getting impatient. So I knocked on Michael's trailer door and said, "What's going on?" When you're that close to the camera and the kind of lighting he was in, it's as if you're looking in the worst mirror at a truck stop. And what Michael saw freaked him out. Another hour went by, and I finally got him back on set, but David was pretty fed up by then. And now for another perfume gig, this time for Giorgio Armani, who reached out to Lynch personally. Lynch sent his idea over in the form of a poem. He was given more freedom for this commercial, and it shows, as he turns in a 2.5-minute dark, soapy, and moody advertisement. Clearly, these perfume heads saw that Lynch had the right mind for the job. This time, the perfume was called Opium.
Pour celles qui s'adonnent à Yves Saint Laurent.
Are you dealing with minor aches, pains, inflammation, fever, headache, heartburn, stomachache, indigestion, and acid reflux? David Lynch presents Alka-Seltzer Plus.
Tom O'Keefe is in the grip of a really tough cold, but he's about to break free with an effervescent rush of relief.
Lynch made 2 commercials for them.
Laura Glenn is being dragged down by a tough cold, but she's about to break free with an effervescent rush of relief. Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Pills take time to dissolve, but Alka-Seltzer Plus is ready the moment you take it, rushing powerful medicines to soothe your aches, relieve your runny nose, free your breathing. Nothing rushes relief like Alka-Seltzer Plus.
Now, back to perfume. This time, Trésor, a scent for Lancôme Paris.
Le parfum des instants précieux. Trésor de Lancôme.
Who doesn't love pasta? Gérard Depardieu plays a cafe owner who cooks Barilla pasta for a small girl injured while riding her bike. A woman rides by who then also falls off her scooter. Some classic Lynch humor here. Lynch really channels his gift for visual expression in this next commercial for Adidas. A surreal, somewhat disturbing commercial that I can barely believe aired on television. Another PSA, this time for breast cancer awareness. Thank you, David, for fighting cancer. This Lynch ad has long been considered lost media. Some believe the following video to be this PSA, but as of today, no one has confirmed it.
What would make this 60-year-old woman reveal her breasts to someone she doesn't know? It would have to be for a very good reason, like getting a mammogram. A doctor told her the older she gets, the higher the risk of breast cancer. But early detection increases her chance of successful treatment. Getting a mammogram might just save her life, especially if you're over 50. Call the American Cancer Society. Early detection is the best protection.
Lynch demonstrates his ability to create a specific mood, here through the use of dramatic and colorful lighting for Jill Sandler's perfume background. A commercial right out of your dreams, a blonde starlet smiling before the beautiful cosmos. It should have been me, but I wasn't born yet.
Through sunlit golden bars, to reach the sun, the moon, the stars.
Sun, moon, stars. The new fragrance from Karl Lagerfeld.
Lynch then made a series of commercials for the Sci-Fi channel. Strange, meandering vignettes that leave you wondering. This time, Lynch helmed a series of ads for an at-home pregnancy test. We climb inside the mind of a woman nervously awaiting the results of her clear blue, easy 1-minute pregnancy test. Everything she sees, from the clock to shampoo bottles to the faucet handles, reads yes or no. Scary. This idea was not actually Lynch's, and he heard about the spot from his agent. He contacted the company saying he'd liked the bold, simple concept. But copywriter Lisa Mayer knew better. I said to him, "Mr. Lynch, you were attracted to this because it involves the psychological torture of a beautiful young woman." And he said, "Yes." In fact, Lynch himself even engaged in a little on-set torture. He made the spot's actress actually take a pregnancy test so he could tape her real-life reaction. But Lynch somewhat cruelly switched her results with those of a pregnant crew member. Haha, David, that's cruel. Mayer said that Marissa held her own, then as soon as the camera stopped rolling, she screamed, "You bastard! Very funny!"
When you're waiting to find out if you're pregnant or not, nothing else in the world matters until you know. Introducing Clear Blue Easy 1-minute pregnancy test, because only Clear Blue Easy gives you a clear yes or no in 1 minute.
For Honda Pilot, Lynch presents a strange dystopian world where a man dressed in business attire transforms into some kind of lumberjack at the very sight of this outdoor-capable vehicle. Here's another. What could be more apt for Lynch than a cigarette commercial? This one features many of his signatures: flashing blue light and the sound of electricity, and orange flames bursting forward. Parisian Cigarettes actually commissioned several famous directors, such as Jean-Luc Godard. We enter the 21st century with some genuinely haunting commercials for the PlayStation 2. These aired only in theaters in Europe, and they let them get real weird here.
Where are we?
Welcome to the third place.
This Nissan commercial asks, "Do you speak Micra?" Lynch would recall, "I like the Micra, particularly the headlamps. They are like jewels. And I like the concept of, do you speak Micra? I like modern and retro put together to make modtro. That's a very good concept." And Lynch worked with innovative French director of photography Jean-Yves Escoffier, who shot Good Will Hunting. Lynch and Escoffier used a wide range of machinery and equipment to get the desired effect. From a helicopter to another car, even a parachute to reflect light from the helicopter to the Micra. All this while fireworks were detonating under the Micra's wheels.
Do you speak Micra?
Another perfume commercial, this time for Dior's Fahrenheit. A man ascends on an elevator to a heavenly, sunset-lit world of clouds.
Fahrenheit pour l'homme de
Everyone loves Blondie, even Gucci. This commercial is an uplifting, warm spectacle, differing from his usual tone. We also have some very cool behind-the-scenes footage of this shoot.
Stop. No. Stop. You want more sparkles?
In you go. Eyes closed. Okay, back to one. Light. And in you go. Let your eyes close. Eyes closed. Just feel it. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. So beautiful. Back to one. And close those eyes. Absolutely beautiful. Cut it. Yeah, sensational work. Absolutely beautiful work. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Dior went big here, greenlighting a 15-minute short film by Lynch named Lady Blue Shanghai, and features French actor Marion Cotillard, who you may know from the Christopher Nolan films Inception and The Dark Knight Rises. Lynch really channels Inland Empire here, and props to Dior for allowing Lynch to create this dreamy, horrifying short.
I don't know anyone here in Shanghai.
Je hebt mensen doorwaar hier.
No, I'm telling you, I met no one.
The plot is this. In Shanghai, a woman arrives at her hotel room to the sound of tango playing in an old tape recorder. When she stops the music, a Dior bag mysteriously appears in a cloud of smoke. Panic-stricken, she calls for help, but security finds no one. When questioned, she denies knowing anyone who would do this. As she recounts her day, she starts to remember what seemed like a strange dream to her. Her and a man are passionately kissing in 1920s Shanghai when he fades into thin air. In the present, she opens the Dior bag to find a blue rose, a symbol of her lost love, and clutches it to her heart. Seems like the perfect case for Project Blue Book.
It's very beautiful.
Yes. His most well-known commercial advertises his very own coffee brand. It's a lengthy 4 minutes of Lynch talking to Barbie.
What kind of coffee are you drinking? I'm drinking David Lynch signature cup coffee, espresso. Huh? Is it good? Yeah, it's really good.
For Lynch's last commercial, we enter the world of computer graphics. This spot is for Rouge Louboutin's brand new red nail polish. Beautiful. So beautiful. Lynch, first and foremost, was a creator and a dreamer. And you can really see that passion in these commercials, as despite being merely advertisements, they are imbued with a fantastic, surreal beauty. Thank you, David Lynch. We love you. And thank you to my channel members and Patreon members who support me and have my undevoted love and attention. Check out my Patreon if you're interested in getting bonus content, videos early, unedited, film reactions. It's a great community over there, and I would really appreciate your support. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I'm super happy to have all these David Lynch fans for my last Twin Peaks video. It's been an honor, and stay tuned. I'm going to be covering Firewalk with Me next. Camcorder Cameron signing out.